Just getting it warmed up here. That's all. Nothing starting yet. It's a cool picture. For sure. For sure. Just getting it warmed up. That's it. Checking. Up. That's it. Okay. Hmm. Excuse me. Ugh. I got a cold or something here. There we go. What the fuck is that thing? That's skins. That's how I see skins. I think. Reminding me of skins. I don't know. It's like a monster on the screen. Yeah. Definitely reminded me of skins. I'm just warming this a bitch up. I need to bite him pretty soon. Let's see. Starting in 15 minutes. Maybe sooner. Live steamy with skills. Okay. Right back. Yeah, that's a cool picture. Invite some people here. Hmm. Yeah, we're just waiting, just pre-warming. Should begin in a few minutes. again shortly.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up?
None much. I'm freezing. Absolutely freezing, and I have to take a short break straight away. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
You're fine. It's not even started.
Cool. Be right back.
Jesus Christ, I need a cough drop or something. This story with you and George is hilarious right now, by the way, says Pro Gamer. Oh, thank you. Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. Yeah. Kelly King says microwaving the guests so he's warmed up. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you, Pro Gamer. Appreciate that. I don't want to spoil. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything about it. I'm on not conform nor deny. Dr. George is up to. No, you're not excused. Who the hell are you, Kelly King, to come on here and talk to me like that? You dirty little bitch. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in, Kelly King. We're going to have Skins on here. Forgive the chair. And Wyla was requested to co-host. You can't talk to me like that. I don't even know who you are. I can talk to you however I want. Maybe I shouldn't be talking. Are you SOS, by the way? Skins, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man. Is this the party I was supposed to be in?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I was just warming up. Just warming it up.
Yeah, cool. So I got a bit of cough.
That's cool, man. Same here. Same here. Oh, excuse me. Mila is here somewhere.
Hello.
Kelly King says, "Hi Jack, love you. Off to RPI go." Okay, Kelly, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, hi, Kelly. Love you too, man.
Oh shit, are we already live?
Yeah, just getting it warmed up.
How's the new streaming on the PS5? Did you get it?
No. Comes in the morning. This is the last PS4 stream. Good
Oh, well, the end of an era, eh?
Right?
The end of an era, last PS4 stream.
Oh, that's Rogue Goddess. Okay, Kelly King's Rogue Goddess. Thanks, Rogue. Yeah, so I got, thanks for doing this, Skins.
I saw.
Yeah.
Don't know what you saw, B.
See everything. I see everything in you, buddy. I think you're top. I'm not going to list favorites, but you're top. You're up there.
Yeah, cool. Cheers.
Sorry, I got a really bad cough right now.
No, you're good, man.
Oh, man. Excuse me. So, yeah, we got Wyla as well.
Hello. I was specifically requested to be here. I have no idea why.
As legal representative.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, she used to like co-host these things, if that's what you want to call it.
True.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to. Yeah, I'm used to.
Used to the double action. You know. All right, yeah, man. Thank you so much, Skins. Right off the dickhead. Got some general questions for you about like SOS, and then I kind of wanted to pick your brain a little bit about roleplay.
Okay.
So let me keep the chat. Meet these notifications. Yeah, so I had a question. I guess this could apply. Yeah, it's for both of you, but I would like to hear from Skins first. So, say out of curiosity, if I had died, but I survived round one, would I therefore be able to make a character for round two?
Wait, if you died but
In round
survived?
If I if I had died like today, my character, but say he survived the first round, would you?
No, man, if you die at all, you're out for the round.
Yeah, you'll have to wait if round three, wave three.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was just checking. I don't know if that was on any other people were thinking that or not, or
We have had some people ask to join just after round two, and we'd love them to play. We want people to play. We want people to join in and experience it, but it has to be done in those 30-day sets.
Yeah.
Before we introduce new groups or characters to the map.
Yeah, it's it's pretty clear just the way that it's set up, and exceptions breed discontent. You know what I mean? Like if you make an exception for one person, you're gonna have to make exceptions for other people. And like I've like we're looking into some options for people who are waiting and or dead. We're looking into some like events and things that we can work in. So to
yeah.
spice it up a little bit for everybody. Whether or not, that those can be organized or not, like, and whether or not we think of other logistical problems in the meantime. But the rules are there. The setup is the way it is. It's like a game show, that kind of way. Like if you're out, you're out. If you miss it, you're not in it. That kind of way. It's
Just to confirm, if Jack died today, he would be done until round three.
Yeah, I'll be done to round three. Yeah, there's no
I didn't know
no exceptions.
if the first round gave you like a bye.
Nah.
If you survive the first round, you get like a little pass to make another. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. Okay.
See, the main thing about it is try and get people to take their characters a little bit more seriously than and have more investment in them, because I know that you've got one life for 30 days before you can make and play again is quite a big loss. And it also, if there is hostile engagements or war going on or something, what usually goes on. If you die in that, say you die 15 days, that's 15 days you're going to be out of that hostile engagement, or have an inability to affect it in any way, because how people sort of do, they die and then they're all with their friends again. But for that period of time, there is no hope of that, and which is an added benefit.
It mixes people up as well, and sort of gently enough separates friend groups, that kind of way. Lots of people make the deadline, some people don't, and they have to wait.
True.
So it kind of splits people up a little bit. It lets us mods mix more as well with the crowd, that kind of way. Let people get to know us and, see what we're about and
Yeah, notice
and join in.
You're not getting these little clicks you normally do. So
We're getting
cool.
some clicks, but they've mixed themselves. It's interesting. New people have been clashed together, and It's actually created some really cool little dynamics. Like I've watched snippets of lots of streams, and I always find it interesting. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that those two were going to hang out, or oh, look, these two are gone on a mission. That kind of way. It's lots of fun.
Have you noticed that, Skins, like you're getting new role play with new players you haven't role played with before?
Yeah. There's been a few people that I have role played with before, but then there has been a lot of people that I haven't been able to role play before, and they've all been brilliant. The effort they've been putting into it, even if the fault wasn't there in the beginning, then they notice and they adjust, and it's only grown from there. It's really cool. I've enjoyed playing with the new people that I've encountered. It's been fun.
That's cool. I do got another question for you, Skins, and then I don't know if Wyla wants to answer the same question or if she wants to ask a question herself. Is this, like, before we started, what was your expectations? Have they been succeeded? Or did you think this was gonna just like immediately fail, or did you think it was gonna be as good as it is, or what were you thinking before this started?
I thought with the RP is that it was originally designed for this. I thought we was going to make something good out of it. What's come from it has completely smashed my expectations. Like the support for it and the interest in it. I didn't think people would really be into that, something as difficult a challenge as what we was trying to create. And yes, it has exceeded my expectations with people, and I'm completely happy that they enjoy it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it was sort of like just as he said, like designed for a small few people. Like we all kind of agreed that we wanted the map to be really, really hard. We wanted everything to be scarce. We wanted the loot to just not be what everybody was going after. So we designed it to be a pain in the arse, so that people would be sort of forced to travel together and and do all that. But it has exceeded expectations. Like we were not sure if it was going to succeed. It was like, we're gonna pay for this 1 month and hopefully it carries through. And thanks to everybody, it did. And we'll be going for a while, so it's a nice exceeded expectations. Like, I have hardly had to say a word to anybody. Like, I think I've been in like 2 tickets. You know what I mean? Like, or there's been question tickets and stuff. Like, people are asking questions, but that's what you want, because people are like, okay, well, I need to check before I do this to make sure that it's actually okay. And like the crowd have been really, really good for doing that. And yeah, and besides that, it's been like, posters and basic stuff. Like it's been very, very good to keep the crowd so restricted, I think, and grow slowly.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it does seem like people are having a lot of fun and there's no drama. Real quick, Nums, what's up, buddy? Num says, who the heck is this guy talking? Sounds like Num doing an impression. Yeah. Must be, thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Num, bro.
Walk on.
He doesn't
walk on.
Yeah, have you heard Nums do skins?
I have, yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's close. It's very close. Talented man.
I need to practice more on the next. It's terrible. It's so bad.
I got a little picture up here too on the screen that it kind of reminded me of Skins. It looks pretty cool. I saw that. Hey, do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I have to go on the link. Where is it?
I feels Skins It feels like a Skins thing, like a Bedlam. Fucking coming at you, ready to claw you up. So yeah. So I'm glad it's exceeded your expectations. If that was what you were saying.
Yeah, it's really good. Different, but it is a lot more RP focused. What we're used to.
Did it take you? Did it take you any time to adjust to that? Like I want to say slowing down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you
That's
explain?
me and Lee was talking about it, and it's saying it's art role play and playing DayZ. But we're so used to playing DayZ. I frightened myself the other day. Someone told me to have a look, and it's like 4,300 and something stupid hours I got playing this game. Yeah, so that's a lot of habit, isn't it? That's it. My mate Chucks, he worked it out. I mean, he said if that was 4 hours a day, that'd work out 3 years.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, shut up, mate. I don't want to hear that. But that's a long time to get used to playing a game, and then to actually try and forget the game and play it like you normally would is pretty good. Like we went out for a run, me and you, didn't we? And that was really quite immersive. Took us like 4 hours, I think it was, to do like a 10-minute run.
Yeah, it sounds boring on paper, but it was very
intense.
Yeah,
really intense. And knowing that we've got the player infected, like if unlucky enough to die, they can watch you and find you and come and get you at any time. Really gives you the official feel, like you are being hunted.
Yes, yeah. It's great. It makes you jumpy. Like I remember being around the bar on the island and knowing that there was someone out there that, or like not even necessarily knowing, but just like they could roll up on me at any moment here.
Any second.
Any moment. Like, oh dude, and it's great. No, it is lovely. Like it's I don't know. It makes me wonder how we can make it harder.
Yeah. The players that have done zombies have asked for other ways to make it a little bit more interesting for them.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Make them a little bit more deadly, maybe. Like
we could make them a little bit more deadly.
What do you think about? Well, I don't know, but was there anything you wanted to add for that one? I was gonna. No. Sorry. Was there anything you wanted to add in there, Milo?
I think I.
Like, how's it? Yeah.
Oh no! What? Go on.
Sorry, it's been a while. We've had her here. No, what was it like for you? I'm curious what it was like. What was it like for you, Milo, coming in this bitch?
Oh shit!
With the like, okay, I gotta forget this is a game, but I'm still playing a game.
It's pretty tough. I've fucked up loads of times. I've been like, oh man, I shouldn't know that. What am I saying? Especially stuff with maps and things. I'm struggling to read out the names on the map like I don't know them, and like stupid little things like that trip me up. But it's good to feel like I'm like constantly improving as well, that kind of way. And do you know what else is getting to me is the like balance between having fun and serious roleplay, that kind of way.
yeah.
It's a tough one because I am a messer. I'm a joker, that kind of way. I do like to take the piss, and but then again, like I think a good balance is possible, and I've had like you know, when you are running through the woods, you can kind of fuck about a bit. Like, you know, I would in real life as well. That's what I'm telling myself. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's nice to feel like I'm improving and challenging myself.
Yeah, I think it's making everybody better.
It's good practice.
Yeah. Excuse me, guys. I feel like I gotta keep coughing, but it's like nothing's coming out. What's streaming been like for you, Skins? Because I know with with the rules set, we got this added danger of streaming, so it does add paranoia. So what's that like for you when you're kind of like by yourself and you see the viewer count go up a little bit?
And it does make my heart skip a little bit, and I get excited because someone's actually clicked the button to have a look. I'm like, yeah, it was odd at first because it's talking to strangers, and you're talking to the future, isn't it?
God, don't say shit like that.
It is. Like, I could be dead in 100 years' time, and someone goes, "Oh, what's this podcast?" And I go, "Hello." But it's internet, isn't it? Once it's on there, it's on there. So that's odd. Cool. Nothing to remember that, and not just be my usual idiot self. Like, so I'd be a bit more sensible and to remember to talk to it. I don't like talk to it. I just play the game. I don't forget it's there after about 20 minutes. I don't know it's there. And I look and I think, oh, that's a 4.5 hour stream. Wow. But,
yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, so it's something I guess you kind of get used to because before that you mostly just had videos on YouTube and some really fun ones. I suggest everybody go check out the one where you're in the school, the Bedlam one.
Oh, school dinners, I think I called it. I think it's called school dinners, isn't it?
Yeah, he's stalking somebody as Bedlam.
Yeah, that was fun. That was good fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was running him as an NPC at the time. He wasn't an actual player character. Although I was playing character in that, he was more of a he was an NPC. In that. But the victim is real.
Right. No, it's a great video, man. Since I saw that, I was like, okay, this guy's way more crazier than I thought he was.
I'm like a box of frogs, really. But
bucket of spiders.
Yeah, I would do this RP stuff's been a good thing for mental health and that.
Is it therapeutic? Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, it's like it allows you to distance yourself from reality for a minute. Good. I've met some amazing people and had some really good times with it. I love it. Yeah. Well, I can't stop playing it.
Feel free to butt in whenever you want, Lila. But
fuck off.
no, you're. How has your Are you surprised at the amount of player deaths so far?
In round 2?
Oh well, I don't want to talk about it. Well, if you want to, I don't know. I don't know anything about round 2.
All right.
But like, but round 1 had a lot of deaths.
Yeah, we had a few. We didn't have too many. I didn't think.
It was like 6.
It was like 4, wasn't it? Was it 6?
Terry, Jacob, Clayton, Alora,
John.
Yeah.
It's getting up there, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
Getting up there.
But yeah, were you surprised, or did you think everybody was gonna like not die?
We was worried at first that no one was going to die. Like they weren't going to. It was going to be too easy. Like with the zombie rule and stuff, people will avoid them. But you have to go places, so and it is quite difficult when you're out there the way Num's made it. He's getting it. He's got it right. It's quite dangerous if you get caught out. You get caught out really, really easy, really quick as well.
The fog.
Yeah, I was watching one fella play, and it was all lovely and open and clear. And he jumped over this wall, and the field was full of them. Yeah, it was like train tracks. He jumped over the grey concrete wall thing. He jumped over that and went fuck, and jumped over the other way. Like you could hear the fear in his voice because you know if you get knocked out, you're finished. You can't respawn or whatever, and unless it's a serious glitch, then you're dead, isn't it? You're dead, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And that adds an element like that you don't expect. And it's only when you come face to face with that you realise the consequence, and you're like, you get that heart-stopping moment.
It is the most tense I've ever seen roleplay. I think with that rule set, it makes things so much more crazy
and fun. I think I find it fun, like fun. Where the camp where we went through that bit, I thought that was really cool.
Oh yeah, we could have died there a couple times.
Easy.
Yeah.
It was cool because it was like playing Splinter Cell or something.
Yeah.
Where usually you just get somewhere safe, you see it, and then you shoot them all, and then you just go about picking things up off the floor, like, and there's no challenge there, like.
Yeah.
With that rule set, where you can't use guns and stuff because it attracts too much attention, so you should really rely on stealthy stuff. So you probably hear my daughter in the background, she's a Sonic fanatic.
No, it's cool. Hello. Future DayZ player possible, huh?
Possibly, but she's more into Sonic.
It does white knuckle. It does make you white knuckle with the controller quite a bit. I've had a lot of moments with Jack where I didn't know, I wasn't confident on whether or not we would be alive in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But I had one with Wyla the other day where I don't think I've ever been that scared of whoops in game. But we're in the middle of the woods. And we started hearing the howling, and I immediately figured, like, we're done. Like, this is it.
Yeah, we were pretty underarmed and underarmored.
Like, this is what I get for running off with Wyla.
But what happened? Go on, keep going.
It's I don't know if I was streaming, but it is cool. Wyla was probably streaming it.
I was streaming, yeah.
And yeah, it was a very fight or flight, like instinct kicked in immediately in real life. And I was like, should I leave her out of here? Can I try to just bolt? Whoever
run.
The best man wins. But yeah, we went back to back, and luckily it was only 2 wolves. But it was.
We still probably would have been okay-ish if there was more. I think we did well. We stayed calm.
Yeah, but do you agree, Wyla? Were you like white knuckling too, or was?
No, I wasn't. My heart rate probably went up a little bit, but I was like, because if I start to panic, I fuck up. So I had to like go to my emergency mode, that kind of way. It was like, no, stay calm, give orders, get back to back, aim, fire. You know, that kind of way. It was like very much like emotion kind of disengaged.
I don't know, man. You should eat some edibles and play that shit. That's crazy. Oh, shut
up. Talking to the future. Although it's fucking legal where you are, you bastard.
Yeah. True. No. Even without that, it is Jesus Christ. But yes, yeah, you know, you're pretty calm in the moment.
Thanks. Yeah, I do my best. I don't know. Like, wolves are scary, but you gotta kill them. Like, you know, you fucking freak out, you're gonna be dead.
How did that go down with you, Skins? With because I wasn't there for it, and it's been a long time. I don't know. It's been a couple weeks. How did that go down with you when Jack was being Eventually, I'm gonna go back and watch the streams. But how was that with you when Jack? You were getting shot at by nuns, right?
Oh, that was pretty intense. Yeah. That was quite it frightened me at first, because I see the truck out. I was like, oh dear, and then I was trying to grab him. Obviously, I was unsuccessful, but I kept getting really close and losing him to move.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really, my heart was like, I was right into it. I'm really into it.
It gets you, doesn't it? It's like,
yeah.
It's like you're playing a new game almost. And like you said, you have what, 4,000 hours in this?
Yeah. 4, 7. No, what is it? It's ridiculous. It frightened me when I see it. I was like, oh dear.
It's kind of it's kind of talented though. It speaks volumes, man. That you're still able to get thrills.
It's because it's always something new. Like, there's always something new that occurs. Different situations and stuff. Like, I still get that rush. You know? Like when we first started playing, we got caught in a house. Yeah, it was like yellow house. You know, with the stairs. They go upstairs and it's got one room, wardrobe, door, like bed, 3 little windows. Yeah. And so we got caught upstairs at that, and the geezer's creeping up the stairs, and then he opened the door, and then we had a gunfight in it, and I died, and I shot him up, and then he killed him, yeah, and got his lot, and that fear when he was coming up the stairs, opening the door, and that, you can still there, just shaking, and you're like, what do I do? I don't know, it's on, like, and you can't really grab him by the earlobes and bite him. You've got to play the game, so it's. I'll be hanging up beside the door like fucking exorcist, man. Wait for him to open, walk in, I drop on his head. But you can't do that. So it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really exciting still. I still get excitement out of it.
Oh, it's tense, man. When Rogue Goddess came at us as an NPC,
yeah,
I had to go back and watch my stream because I thought I broke character and started just like hollering and screaming.
It was cool. That was really, really cool. That was really cool.
It's so different, man, than any yeah. That's I love what you guys have created here. It's crazy. I didn't think it would work, so to be honest, I'm pleasantly surprised.
A few people are surprised, I think, yeah. And I'm glad they like it.
It's a nice mix of new and familiar faces as well.
Yeah.
Round 2 too. I'm looking forward to getting to interact with some of the guys from round 2.
Oh yeah, I personally haven't roleplayed with any. I don't think any of these people.
I think you have, weren't you? Yeah, you were there in the kitchen, in the canteen with them the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like extended.
Cool days,
oh yeah,
for sure. No, it's exciting. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because, like I said, when you get on a traditional roleplay server, you usually have that group of people that are friends out of character
Yeah.
that just tend to group up. But in this, it seems like it's kind of like, well, we have to group up because we're probably gonna die if we don't, and it's just good role play.
Yeah,
Yes.
as well as that, like, if our, I think all of us sort of like old hats, that kind of way, like the staff and then you and like a few other people, we all know that if the situation comes down to it in RP, we will kill each other. We'll happily kill each other. And I don't know, it just makes it like a little bit more, what would you say, unpredictable and, organic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Did you guys did you expect that, Skins? Like more PvP going into this? Because people, I'll give credit. People are letting things draw out. Like they're not immediately killing each other.
Yeah,
Which,
I think that's cool. I was expecting more of the old hat. Oh, you just said this, or you caused this situation, so that gives me kill rights. And then, but they're not. People aren't really interested in the kill rights. They're interested in the role play. But I had a hostile interaction the other night. That was pretty good. Really heated, and we managed to sort it out and carry on with our day, didn't we? Like, and usually that would be like bullets. Like, it ended up with bullets.
oh
But
yeah,
it was a proper argument.
You
Like,
and
and it was really cool.
Jack and Jacob.
Uh, Zach,
Zach, yeah, Jack and Zach.
cool
That
dude,
yeah,
man. Good
that
RP.
was heated. That was hot.
Oh, I missed it.
Lose you lose, isn't it?
Bastard. You need to start posting timestamps of this juicy stuff.
Well, I've been looking at the YouTube thing, and you can do something called shorts. I don't know anything about that, so I'm just well, that'd be cool if I can do little bits of the videos and stuff. I'd love to put one through Nassau, like, because we've got loads of Nassau on there, and different segments and video to it.
Yo, yeah, that's a good one you should upload. For Skins, yeah, Nassau,
Yeah, that was some cool.
and
cool
that, yeah, you just explode on somebody. They get broken down. Yeah, that was good, real good. But yeah, I'm glad to see people taking it seriously, and it's letting things develop. You're getting actual character stories, little you otherwise tense moments that would have been prematurely killed off. You're starting to see more of that. As you would, I guess, realistically, in real life, you just wouldn't kill somebody just because you disagreed with them or had an argument with them. So it's so refreshing.
Yeah, especially in a little survival group like this. Like, if you, like, jump straight to wanting to kill somebody, everybody's like, you good?
Yeah,
You
like
alright? Like, you're...
psychopath.
Yeah, exactly. Which is how it would be, Like, I don't know. It's nice to have the opportunity to let things play out. And what kill rights have been like gained aren't being used straight away, and they're being worked into the story, and that's all we want. I don't care if everybody kills each other as long as it's really RP. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure, I hate
you want
that
that
word,
too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kill rights. It's like I don't know. Personally, I never want to perma another character. I would rather it develop until it just boils into something, you know. But
Comes to an organic.
yeah, organic. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Maybe the 30-day rule helps out there a little bit more with that, because if normally if you kill someone off, they can just make a new character and keep playing. But if you kill someone off, they're going to be punished with a time not being able to play the game. So
True.
it's pretty much like taking somebody's life.
True.
Just restart. You're actually killing a man.
Yeah.
That's true.
Which would make you hesitate a bit more as well, I suppose. Like, yeah, even out of character, you'd be like, oh, damn, do I really want to do this to this person?
Yeah.
That's very true. I hadn't thought. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way. I think the whole rules are just it's bringing out the best in people. When y'all agree, like you're seeing, you're not seeing the typical roleplay server behavior.
No, not much of it.
Not anymore. At the beginning, no one knew how to play. Like, I didn't even know how to play. I'm not saying I'm an... and no one knew each other. Although we all knew each other, a lot of people in the first wave, we didn't know our characters. Although we had a shared backstory, we hadn't lived it, so it's not real, do you know? And over the month we've been playing, our lives are becoming real because the backstory is no longer important. Yeah, we all crashed on a ship. It's our lives that have developed on the land that are now really taking power over our characters and our thoughts of each other, our feelings for each other and whatnot. So the story's developing.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's been like a soap opera.
Yeah. Yeah. You sound Squid Game, wouldn't you? Sound like Squid Game.
Or like, yeah, it's like a really, really good survival reality show. I don't know. I think it's cool.
That's a
I
good
like
one. Yeah,
to
that's a good
imagine
one.
they've got like an underground betting ring somewhere where they're betting on who's going to be the next one dead.
Oh my god, we should set that up in the Discord.
Oh my god. People are gonna start fixing it.
Polls. Oh shit.
Put
Place
some real.
your bets now.
I'd throw down a real life 10 spot on
No.
it. Probably would have lost.
Money.
Go to the Chando.
Well, like I thought Alora was gonna live because I was like, well, she knows how to farm, so she's probably good, right?
Yeah, that was a shock.
So it's been surprising. Same, all the deaths have been shocks to me. It's like, wow, really? You died? Well, yeah, I guess I've almost died a few times too. I've seen Jack almost die. Like at that campsite. I thought, yeah, I was like, Delph. Well, this. Ugh.
It actually does solve the problem of like, like if somebody dies and then they turn up right straight away back at the same settlement and you got to pretend you don't know them. It does solve that a bit. It makes everything feel more significant, I think. I don't even know how the fuck do you remember how we even came up with this idea, Skins?
I watched a PC server called, I forget what it is, Fresh Balls playing it, him and his mate in it, there's two of them to play it. And it's a server that when you spawn, if you die you get banned.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And you was like, no one will play that because we'll ban everyone. And then he was like, well, then somehow we ended up with the server time, wasn't it? Well, we'll run it for the server time and it comes from there, but it was that one where you've got one life. Because that's as serious as it can get, isn't it? Like, it's real then. It's not role play, it's actually real. Like,
yeah. I would toy with the idea of, well, maybe not, no. I'm just always looking for ways to make it more difficult.
You don't think it's difficult enough, or what about?
I think it's difficult enough. It's difficult enough. I could see there being more threats. I'd like more mummy zombies.
I'd like zombies to open doors. I want that update.
Dude.
Zombies aren't dangerous enough. They're not dangerous enough. If all you had to do, was to win the zombie apocalypse, was stand on an Olga and
oh yeah,
there wouldn't be a zombie apocalypse. Like,
That's
if you could hide behind a wooden door with an open window and they don't jump through it, then more zombie AOA, I think.
Right. That's true. Like, I'm sure if Nums had a magic wand, he would have hordes everywhere, but I just don't think technically the mechanics are there for that.
No, and there's only so much you can have active on the running at the same time before server performance. And it's a juggling match.
Same with well, I guess it would crash a lot of people too.
Yeah.
But with
I
the
mean, if we
mechanics,
could spawn zombies everywhere, that'd be cool because people wouldn't bypass them.
yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't really be able to bypass them. But it's trying to get it all into play.
Well,
But
I will.
Num's a wizard. He's done an amazing job.
Yeah, Nums has.
Yeah. Saved the fucking day completely.
Shout out to Nums.
Woo.
Yeah, it's a Num.
I fell asleep last night watching him stream. He was very relaxing game. Where you're a mailman. That looked cool.
Yeah. He's a cool dude, man. He's a really cool dude.
Yeah.
He saves the day all the time behind the scenes as well. Like he's solid. He's really, really good member of the team. He's like the only one who's up like late as well. Like he's our American, like kind of way. We really need him. He doesn't get enough credit because we don't see him often enough. I don't think.
I know. I feel bad for him. I wish he had more time to play with during the day. But I mean, everybody's got lives and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would have loved to be able to see more of his roleplay because he's so good at it, from what I've seen.
He's great at accents. He's really, really good at accents. Like I to be expecting sometimes to be like, oh, ow, and then he's actually brilliant. Like when I first met him, I hadn't really role played with Num until Copa, and he was Titus in there, and I loved Titus. He is such a great character. He's such a beacon of light in this fucking dark place. And I actually thought that he was Australian or Kiwi. He was supposed to be Kiwi, but I was like, is Num from Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say
he has the knack for making it sound effortless. Sorry.
No, he's a man of many talents. Say this, I want to ask this for you guys as well, but I think this is probably since it does give you that fresh vibe when you're like your first role playing again, but it feels like you're almost getting emotionally attached to other characters, you know? You guys getting that feel?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Because it always felt like a loss if you lose somebody in RP, but they can still turn up the next day as somebody else, and so it doesn't have the same kind of impact. Whereas now, like if somebody dies, like you're only going to see them dead. You know what I mean? Like coming at you as a zombie. You know, you're not going to get to play with your friend for a while. And I've really, really enjoyed meeting some of the new people. Like they're a lot of fun. And then like you really don't want to lose them. You know, because the dynamic then changes completely. Like like losing a Laura has caused like a huge, massive dynamic shift, and it's like a whole separate story that's like going on under everything. It's so cool.
True, but like that one didn't really mess with me because I didn't roleplay that much with that character. But like people that you've really bonded with in game and spent a lot of hours with roleplaying with, to where your characters have kind of become like attached somewhat.
If Devin died, I would cry.
Right.
I'm just gonna say that much.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not looking forward to Jack or Julie ever dying because I'd be like, Jesus Christ. This is roleplay, but I'm like, ah.
Yeah, he's that thing in it, that emotional connection. and the other characters are important to you. They're not goals to accomplish.
Yeah.
The power game is different.
And you can feel the care as well. Like, there's been a couple of times. Sorry for interrupting. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course, go for it.
But yeah, there's been a couple of times where I've wanted to go out on my own, and I'm like getting a bee in my bonnet about wanting to go out alone, and then you can really hear in people's voices like, "Please don't do something drastic. You could die." And it's like, "Oh man, okay, all right, fair enough. I know you're right." It's deep. It cuts deep sometimes. It's interesting. Sorry for interrupting you, Skins.
No, you're cool. It's true what you're saying. It's, people, they rely on you, or they've got interest in you, and you're not as you are free to play, but you've got responsibilities as well because you are in a group. You're all surviving it together, so you can't just wander off and start your own life and forget about everything because you've got a purpose.
Yeah, you can't even really like drop people in the middle of nowhere and just expect it to be okay and brushed over, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, right, if I have to leave here or if I have to go to sleep for a while or whatever, like how are you guys going to get around? You know, that kind of like, it's deep, it's good. I love I love the fact that people have been role playing skills that they don't have. That's such a huge one.
Yeah.
Pro Gamer, what's up, buddy? He says, hey guys, what about Daniel? Guess no one would cry for me. Joke.
I was thinking of Daniel when I was talking about people caring.
I
was just speaking from personal time with the game. Like, that's the
caring.
Him and Jaeger didn't want me to go, and I really felt it. I was like, okay, all right, well, fair enough. He's really give a shit and whatnot. Left you in the dark, did he?
I'm only
Yeah. Didn't personal experience, like my character spent the most time with, I guess, Jack and Julie, but it's ongoing, so there could be other bonding. So yeah, I mean, if Daniel, I don't know, Dan. I'm talking about that. Who's Dan? Who's Daniel? Huh?
Don't jinx the future.
I'm kidding. Thanks for stopping by, Daniel.
Hello.
Yeah, man. If you spend a lot of time with another character, you're gonna get naturally emotionally invested. But I think more so with these settings because you know they're not gonna come back. You're not gonna see him again as another character for, like you guys said. You know, it's like a perma. It's a real perma.
30 days isn't too long either. Like, you know, people sometimes take breaks like that from Daisy anyway.
If you play every day, 30 days is a lifetime.
True. But then if you care that much, don't die.
Yeah.
That's why we live streaming it, so you don't fully lose connection to the world. You can like, share, and subscribe.
Which brings me to another question, Skins. What do you think about wandering out by yourself?
It's risky. It's really risky.
Do you think it's pointless, though? To roleplay, do you think it's pointless to roleplay?
Depends what roleplay you're after. If you're after like chat and group roleplay, then yeah, you're not going to get anything out of it. But if you really want to roleplay the world and like live in it, or pretend like you're actually living it, you're going to have to go out by yourself at some point. And it's the adventure and that you have through doing that you can get a lot. I get a lot of gains out of it. And going through that risk and having that personal story and character development.
Yeah, I do get it.
Just trying to get a pair of pants or boots or something from some house, but it's got zombies all around it, and you've got to go there and get something. You've got to deal with it. You can tell your own sort of story, adventure. There's lots on the map as well that Num's put in there.
True, yeah, to go and find.
To explore, yeah.
Mm.
You've been a pleasure programmer. Fun to roleplay with. I guess my point is, if a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around to see it, did it ever fall? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might be getting too deep, but that my point is, like, if you're off by yourself and you get bit and it's 2 in the morning and nobody's on the server,
That's what happens in life.
yeah.
Well, not you get bit, but you might get run over or electrocuted by falling power like lightning. There's loads abducted by a cartel. Like, there's loads of reasons to die and no one know about it in real life. But it's sad, yeah, because you don't get that roleplay finale. But that's your story, isn't it? That's your dude's story. It's sad, but
I did have an idea for something that I keep fucking forgetting to bring up, right? But what about if people die out alone or get knocked out alone, they can like postpone their infection until they get back. Do you know that kind of way? Like at least for like a knockout, do you know that kind of way? Like they can stagger back into camp and then the hour starts. Do you know that kind of way?
yeah.
Might be a nice little one to do.
Yeah, that's true. Because like Jacob, when he got bit, he was around other people, so it became a very emotional, impactful thing. But if he was alone, like, you might get a journal, I guess, right?
Yeah. I'd say in for zombie bites at least, I'd say that we might implement that at some point. I'm gonna bring it up to staff properly.
You should. It would be way more impactful.
Yeah, at least let them stagger back to camp, you know?
Yeah, or let other people react. Because, I mean,
yeah.
you could get some, like, teary goodbyes and shit out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. We'll do that.
Instead of just so-and-so wanders off and we find a blood trail, I guess he's dead.
Because I know he's quite not boring. They've had fun, the zombies, but they want more. There's more to do because you want to play the game, and it felt a little bit like cannon fodder, I've heard. But it is a consolation prize. It's either that or it's 30 days to the next. Or you might be luck out and die a week before the applications. You might luck out, but if you, God forbid, die on day one, you've got nothing to do. And we want people to keep playing and make the game interesting for everybody in different sides of it.
Yeah, the NPC thing is so cool. I want to play it, but I don't want to perma my character unless it just happens.
Gotta.
Yeah. Because I'd like to watch Lavope at night. Because he's usually kind of doing solo runs, so I'll just kind of keep him company on his streams. But there's been a few times where I'm like, God, I wish I was an NPC. I could fuck with him so much right now.
Yeah.
Per Gamer, what's up, bud? Also says, almost getting bit is so scary. Like when your screen starts getting darker and darker, and just you're just in your head saying, "Oh shit." Yeah, dude.
It is, isn't it? It is scary. Makes a consequence because otherwise you just wake up and get on playing again. But no, it means something. Like, it's all monitored, so they know. Everyone knows. Like, the staff know if someone's gone unconscious and why.
Yep, we have.
Oh, you can see
eyes
that.
and yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
It's not just all honor-based system. We can see, we can watch these things.
Oh, that's a relief.
Mm. Yeah, it's good. And we haven't had, actually, people have been pretty good about not getting knocked out. Like, we've seen very few people actually get bit.
Yeah, well, sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm hoping that it brings more enjoyment to them from the zombies as well, because everyone's played DayZ, and zombies are zombies at the end of it. They're DayZ zombies, so they're pretty easy to deal with in traditional manners.
Mm.
And now they're more serious because the rule makes them more serious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How does that work anyway? If you, like, would you just spawn on the beach or something? Or if you're an NPC zombie?
Yeah, Num has moved it a couple of times, I think, to make it easier for people to run back, to ramp up the tension and stuff. But usually you would just spawn. I think he has a Z shed as well for clothes and little
There
bits
you
and
go.
bits of things.
I was hoping. Okay, cool. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've got their own little setup there, the zombies, and they like own rule set. It's very, very strict rule set
Mm.
that they have to abide by.
Okay, so it's not like a nightmare trying to. You're not like
Yeah,
spending 10 hours running across the map, then you get shot.
Sometimes.
yeah, depends how good you are at tracking, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not like gearing up for 10 hours. You're like, okay, you don't have to like worry about. You got a shack. You're good, right?
Well, so I haven't seen what's in it, so I wouldn't know. Only
Right.
none of the Zeds know that.
I think I think it's food, water, and clothes.
Well, that's
You might
cool.
have more bits in there, but it's just to prevent you from dying, I think, immediately. Well, I'm not sure if people are even using it. Most people just kind of do their thing, you know.
Yeah.
Mm, that's
There's
true.
another benefit from it. You get to play DayZ right up until the point that you're doing your zombieing. So you get to do your looting, you get to practice dealing with the environment as you would, and then you're a zombie again, which is a little bit disheartening, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Dead.
We still were originally going to have it that you couldn't play at all for the rest of the
Yeah.
30 days. You
Yeah,
know, you
that's.
wouldn't be banned like the original, like the place that we got the story from, but you would have to sit out. And then we were like, that's a bit harsh. Um,
No,
and
love
thought
the
of
way
the
you guys
somebody.
set it up. Yeah, it's been working out really good.
I mean, we'd like to make it more interesting or better. We're open to any ideas and that game mechanics or game mechanics we can introduce, like the zombies rule or whatnot.
Yeah, we can evolve.
With opening doors things, that's terrifying. And like I said, my run-in with Rogue was Jesus. Pro gamer, knowing that we have that chance of perma has made the RP 10 times better. It completely changes the way you play and RP. I love it so much. So, yeah, I completely agree, pro gamer.
Hell yeah, man.
Can you see
Yeah.
chat, Wyla? Because I'm not going to bring that question up unless I'm not going to read it unless you're going to answer it. So,
Let me see.
what's up, Grimwolf? Podcast now? Laugh at it now? Yeah, I mean, we've been doing them. Shit, I think that we've been doing these podcasts like 3 years. This is episode
Yes.
26.
2 or 3 years, maybe. Maybe 3. Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Programmer, if you want to know that, you can open a ticket and ask for the transcript, and we'll get that for you. But it does have to be on record, and not in the podcast. But if you need to know or you want to know, you can dig that up.
Cool. There you go. How long have you been role playing, Skins? From DayZ? Well, I guess what got you in the role playing? Were you role playing before DayZ or?
Nah, never done it before. We joined another server, and that got us into RP. We thought we'd give it a go because we wanted to do something a bit more serious than that. So, like my wife, she showed me this one on, I think she got it on Facebook or something, and we give it a go, and then it was really good. Like it was DayZ plus. It felt like, yeah, like an upgrade to DayZ. And it's just been getting better since then. Probably about maybe 2.5 years, maybe. COVID, just after COVID, I think I started it. Yeah, it's about 3 years.
Made a settlement at the start of the iteration, still there at the end.
I'm stubborn and stupid.
I know the feeling.
But it was good. It was addictive, meeting all these different characters and knowing all these people were pretending, but then trying to work out if they are pretending or that's actually them.
Right.
It was amazing. It was a whole new world for me. I've never done it.
I remember when I first heard you in Party Chat, I was like, oh shit, is he still roleplaying?
Yeah, it's such a distinctive voice.
Yeah, I can't do much with it. I've tried.
You undersell yourself, I think.
Maybe.
I don't know, it's interesting enough. I don't even think you need to change.
He has a point. He has a point.
I worry though that people get bored and go, oh, it's Jack again. Idiot. Skins.
No, your characters have been very different, I thought.
They've been different, but they all pretty much sound the same.
It doesn't matter. As long as the character itself is a different character, people will still be interested, you know?
Oh, yeah, like Bedlam.
As long as you're not like rehashing the same shit over and over.
Dead by now. And SOS, I'd feel.
I tried not to do
Bedlam, probably. Or locked up, at least.
Yeah, Bedlam would have been... He would either killed, been locked up, or dead by now, right? And SOS. In this
More than likely.
Possibly, yeah. Or there'd have been a few other people that wouldn't have been here anymore. I played him quite dangerous, but I never only hurt a couple of people with him. Not really into the kill hostile.
Yeah.
I like hostile, but I'm here to play a game, so it's like it's heartbreaking if you lose, it's heartbreaking if you win.
Right. This has also prevented those generic bad guy RP you get too. The people that just like meet you, rob you 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very easy characters to play.
Short-lived usually, but
I mean, I've been guilty of it too in the past. I used to do it all the time.
listen, I'd love to do a bit of bandit myself. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a fun way to play, but it is generic.
Yeah, and well, the consequences too of doing that, and that prevents you too.
Yeah, more or less.
So if you want to be a bad guy, yeah, you like got to be a human first.
Yeah. I'd say, like, you know, the longer you survive as well, the more likely you are to do something a bit wacky because you're like, you know, let's see what happens here.
It's a real story. It's not a made-up one.
Yeah. It's not forced, and it's not like... I don't know. Fake. It's not fake. Like it's we really, really all did wash up on the shore together, more or less. Do you know that kind of way? Yeah. Like that's the start of all of our characters. You know, it's not like there's like this group and that group and this group and that group. It did make it a lot easier to manage on the moderation side as well. I just have to say, it is just so much easier to moderate. Because you know what's going on, and most people are streaming, so you've nearly always got clips of everything or some way to get a clip.
True.
You know, I will say that for people that don't stream, do remember to clip because it is so important. Like if something happens that we might need to know about, please take a clip. Because we don't want to punish anybody needlessly, but if we have no evidence, we can't do anything, and that's just it. You know.
The first priority is the integrity of the game, so the rules will be judged in favour of the game. Like if there's a glitch or something like that, and you don't record it, you die, something happens, and there's no proof that something glitchy happened, then it's unfortunate, Dave.
Fortunate Dave.
Yeah.
You're dead.
He's dead, Dave.
You're dead.
He's dead, Dave. So yeah, make sure that you really do protect your character at all times with the clips or whatever you can do.
Because really, if it's a game glitch, we really will. It's fine, read off. You know what I mean? Because that's not fair. But we need to be able to see it.
Pro Gamer says I still can't stream because of YouTube's stupid 50 sub rule. Really?
Is there a 50 subs rule? No way.
Yeah, I think so.
Everybody?
Oh shit! Right, I'm gonna go sub to Pro Gamer.
Yeah, same.
Sub to Pro Gamer, man.
Yeah.
Let's get him going. Let's get him on there.
Pro Gamer 0856.
1 subscriber. Oh yeah, you got 49. Well, 48 now, bud. To go.
And see, I'm old, so I'm gonna have to do this 2 or 3 times.
I didn't know that. Okay, shit. They must have changed that because I didn't. Yeah, they must have added that sometime in the last year or two. Yeah, I posted something on SOS, says Pro Gamer. SOS General for people to sub to me, but I don't think people saw. That's another thing.
Get him to do it again.
We'll get a sub.
Yeah.
We'll get a sub train going. We'll post it in his.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Put it under there.
Yeah, I've been trying to sub there, but I was hoping everybody would just sub each other. I keep forgetting to. I did just sub Pro Gamer.
I can't believe that I have more subs than that. To be honest, and I didn't even know that it was a thing. I didn't know you couldn't. I didn't even know that was a thing.
They must have been added in the last 2 years, maybe. Because I didn't have 50 subs.
YouTube.com/ because I can't. It's not bringing him up on the.
Yeah, that's shitty.
I can't fucking find him. Pro Gamer
you just go to the chat and click his name.
It's not letting me.
Then
it's just giving me the option to block or report.
Oh, okay. Huh. I might have
I'm not
more.
just being stupid.
Does it say go to the channel?
No.
Okay.
Post it in the Discord there, Pro Gamer, and we'll all subscribe.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I gotta take a quick break. I gotta go soon enough-ish anyway. I've got about a half an hour top set. I'll be right back.
Cool. Nice sub. Cool. Yeah, I keep forgetting to sub to the other people's. I think I'm subbed. I think I subscribed to. Yeah, because I get notifications when you go live. Yeah, okay, yeah, subbed. I'm a sub.
Yeah, I just subbed.
Sounds pretty good right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, ham and cheese sub.
Ham and cheese. I hate cheese.
Really? Not a cheese guy?
No, I'm not a fan of cheese. Cheese on toast, the smell of that makes me really ill.
Did you get like really sick one time from eating
Maybe
cheese?
when I was little. Possibly, but yeah, I'm not a fan of cheese. Crunchy things.
Oh, anything crunchy at all?
Yeah, ice cubes, crisps, peanuts.
Interesting.
So you are enjoying it then? You're enjoying this way of playing?
Oh yeah, it's different. And I think it brings out I uh I don't know, it makes you want to roleplay better, I think. Or it makes you question whether you're rather really role playing before. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, there's different types in there and different densities. I should imagine.
yeah, it makes you wonder like was I ever really role playing before this? Cuz this is so different. Like I Nah, man, I'm digging it. I'm a bit of a pessimist, so I had very low hopes for it, but it's that way you're not disappointed, I guess. But it's turned out way better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I like that. I was a bit. I didn't think it'd be for everybody. Like, which is, I suppose, it's not because
I don't know,
you know
dude. It's fairly active.
yeah,
I think it's gonna take time. I think it maybe in 6 months to a year, 2 years, it could be like a brand name server on console.
oh wow, possibly be interesting. Wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
just because I mean, me and you both have looked and scoured the earth on console for RP servers, and they're just not. You're not getting this experience anywhere else that I know of.
Nah, um, they're very basic and like please everybody,
Hmm.
and because of that, there is no game. It's just a free for all.
Yeah,
This is we're actually playing together. Like everyone on the server is playing together. Whether or not it stays that way and people start playing against each other, but depends. But it's more than likely going to develop naturally, rather than they think, oh, it's going to end in 5 minutes, so I better make something happen and get some big finale and get some excitement and spice things up and make it interesting. But this
hmm,
is continuous.
right.
This is an actual living, breathing world that we're all creating. Every character is going to have a history. Whoever survives it passes everyone's memory along or their lore along. Um,
And the rules are very simple and straightforward. You don't have to read through pages of like you have 60 minutes after you initiate raid to so and so. You don't have none of that bullshit. It's just very straightforward and simple. Um, like you said, like it can, like you said, it's a continuous. It's just like pure. It's just role play, man. You don't have that typical RP server sit up. You know what I mean? Where like you're reading the rules and it's like, okay, you get
yeah,
60 minutes to do this, uh, yada yada.
I mean, those rules are there. The normal RP rules are there, but at the minute, I don't think there's not been a need for those rules to come into play too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I hope you guys don't even add any more rules.
Like if you've got a server full of people and they've all got their own little groups and bases and they're at war together, then the normal RP rules and stuff would come into play. Like they are there in the background, but they're not used because people are role playing. Yeah, so you're right.
Yeah, like you wouldn't feel the need to go. I don't know. Maybe you would. Like just blow somebody's base up. They really pissed you off, but they weren't online. But then it's like a tree falling in the woods if nobody's around to see it. I don't know, man. I'm just talking.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I did think about that, like, because in the beginning I had a hostile, not hostile, but a bit of a hostile interaction with Laura. But then I thought, like, I threatened to burn her house down, and I was thinking, well, what if I could just go in there with a can of gasoline when nobody's home, and then message Nums and just like, can you just like fuck this house up?
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be cool. But you would have to. There'd have to be some indicator that that happened. So it's just what the mechanics allow, I guess.
Arsonist.
Oh, right. Nah, it was just a thought. I was like, that would be cool.
I went and got gasoline with you. That worries me. I'm gonna need an alibi.
All right, yeah. Fucking school gets burned down. What happened?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm interested to see where it goes. Like the new guys are pretty cool. I met a few of them.
Yeah. Yeah, the round two integration was it went different than I expected, but it's turned out nice.
Yeah, it went different than I expected as well. But it is what it is, and the way it's gone is pretty good. That's what I've seen so far.
I'm really proud of everybody as well.
Yeah, they've done well, haven't they?
I can't wait to see some of the new faces and like new like round two people that I've known from like ages ago as well. Like there's a lot of old heads coming back as well, which is cool. Can't wait to meet Yusuf. I just can't.
Yusuf.
Yusuf was he was almost the saving of Copa, and then he died in a silly way, as far as I remember.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
That's Yusuf. Yeah, he's in round two. He's signed up.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Can't wait to meet him. And Cat Warrior as well. Cat Warrior is from Copa days. Boom. Do you remember him?
No, I remember him from before. We used to play on official and fuck around together with me.
You and Cat Warrior.
No. Yeah, me, you, and Cat Warrior. Didn't we? Used to do party chat shit.
No.
Or I'm thinking of Cooter and Alana. Yeah, we RP'd with them before. Copa?
Cat Warrior. I don't think so, because he was at Metalurg.
Pretty sure.
And then disappeared for ages.
Okay. Whatever.
Trying to think who you're thinking of.
No, he did a no, Cat Warrior. He used to do a newspaper.
No, that's Need Money for Cat Food. That's my cat food.
Oh, okay.
From long before roleplay even. No, Cat Warrior was Cat Food was at Copa as well, but Cat Warrior was the quiet foreign guy who used to play the guitar a lot. He didn't sing, but he was much better at guitar than me.
Okay. Lavope, yeah, I'm digging Lavope. He's back, baby.
Yeah, he's doing great. Delighted to see him around.
He's going to be the next guest on the podcast.
Yeah, nice. I can't wait for that one. Cool.
Yeah.
I like his character in that.
Lavope hype. Am I saying that right?
Lavolpe? Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. Like
his character's really cool.
Yeah. What's up, Cam Jam? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. He says that'll be interesting.
David.
And not not to spoil. I am like Gager's a villain. I mean,
He
yeah,
could be.
yeah.
He's a good character.
That's
Very
the
much
kind of
so.
like villains you're getting out of this roleplay. It's real good.
I don't know. Is he?
I don't know. I'm just going off of what he told me in the stream, but yeah, he's his character's a villain. I guess if you listen, it is.
Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know.
It's not. It's not like it's there. I guess I don't know what I'm saying. But that's the kind of villains you're getting. You're getting human. You're getting humans. You're not getting the typical bandit.
Hollywood movie, imaginary
Bloody super soldiers.
monsters. Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's no cannibals. Yeah, but there will be at some point.
Oh Jesus Christ!
How will they get to that point? Now, every cannibal so far has made it up. From my experience, pretending it's happened. These people are going to actually have to eat their friend.
All right.
Because they're stuck somewhere dying, surrounded by wolves, and that one's going to die first. So sorry, Jack, your dinner. Like some real life situation would happen, isn't it? And then you're going to have a real cannibal.
Somebody gets stuck in a trap somewhere. It'd be so funny. Somebody gets stuck in a trap somewhere, and their friend dies in there or something.
That'd have to be like the perfect storm of RP.
Yeah,
I think to get a cannibal in this
is.
world, yeah, you would have to. A lot of things would have to line up. Like Jack said, you would, or what Skin said, you would have to. Yeah, you'd have to be stuck and like no ammo, constantly surrounded by hordes, couldn't grow anything, no fruit trees. You would have to be actually starving to death and dying.
Yeah.
Or like you get hit with a shovel and you wake up with a funny look in your eye, and you're not the same person no more because now you've got a chance to get a character flip because you've got a head injury.
True.
Oh yeah.
Possibilities are limitless, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
I spend a lot of time thinking about different situations and whatnot, right? And there's so much you can do, but you just can't think of it when you're doing it, right? There's many opportunities. Yeah, there's many opportunities that could be missed, or character development that's sacrificed because you think, this is boring, but it might be boring now, but it's gonna get interesting because the longer you are, the more of a story you've got and more reasons people have got to interact with you or argue with you or.
True. That's true, man. The more bonding time you have with other people, the deeper everything goes.
Yeah, or the more the deeper the resentments as well. Like,
yeah,
stuff goes wrong.
But going out with someone, and then you're part of because you're all part of the group, and you're out with someone, and you cause someone's death or cause someone to get really injured or hurt, and it's how does the group now react with you? Where with normal RP groups, people come and go, don't they? They die, they can't respawn, they come back and make an excuse why we're all friends. But no, if you lose someone from the group or the player, it really does. Every action that you have in the game if you play it properly and immerse yourself into that, every action that you have has a consequence. Like, it depends how deep you want to use your imagination in it and how seriously you want to take it. And everyone so far has been taking it really seriously, doing it.
Yeah, it's like you choose your own adventure, like multiple choice kind of feel.
I want to try and get more into the stuff that, like, the way that Rogue does it, like with the really thought out Like, because, it's very, very easy, like, especially when you've been in an environment where people roll past game mechanics all the time. They just ignore it and they just, do whatever. But if you really slow down and, like, think about the cooking time and, all that kind of detail, I really want to try and do that more because I've noticed myself missing opportunities like that, and it does kind of suck. And I want to step up my game a little bit in that regard. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's true. I think when you slow down, it's just better.
Yeah. Like, there's some people that are like looking for the adrenaline rush of the kills and the big guns and the blah blah blah.
You still get
And
that
like,
with the slow burn.
yeah, but like, I don't get that much to play, and I wanna be able to relax while I'm playing games. I'm just not looking for that adrenaline rush. In fact, I play DayZ because it's slow, because there's like at least an hour and a half between breaks even. Like, whereas like I tried to go back and play Apex a couple of years ago, whatever, and I was like spending more times in the menus than I was fucking playing the game, and I was like, this is shit. I want to play the game, you know. Uh,
Yeah, that is one of the best bits of DayZ, where you just log on and play.
you're in it.
Yeah, you're in it until you turn it off.
Or die.
Yeah.
It's usually when you turn it off.
Yeah.
Looks like Skins was saying earlier, man. It took us like 4 hours to get from the island to. This was probably week one, so we didn't have the knowledge, but that we do now. We'd probably be quicker about it now, just because our characters have had more experience now.
Yeah, a
But
little bit.
yeah, it took us like 4 hours to get from the island to what's the name of that town? That's the next town up north.
Copy bin.
Yeah,
Sonichi.
yeah.
Copy bin.
That's what
If it
looks
works,
like.
it's not stupid, like it's like.
And that sounds so boring. If somebody was like trying to script roleplay with me and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take 4 hours," I'm not doing that shit. But it was so immersive that it like didn't feel like 4 hours. I might be exaggerating. It might have been like 2 or 3, but or maybe it was 4.
Yeah, I got it on the stream. It's quite a thing. I was worried that like you shouldn't think what are these dudes doing now? So fucking boring. Oh my god, every bush, like you really doing that? But we sort of fell into it, and it is he was doing the same thing, and then we'd do a little bit more. It sort of built into that.
Yeah, you just gotta let
That's it.
yourself become paranoid.
Yeah. Well, we had. I think there was freeze heads at that moment that was running around live, and
Oh, that's
so
true.
it was real paranoia, like because I knew they could be watching at any minute, and they probably was.
Yeah.
And so you knew you was being hunted. So the zombies are real. Everything's real. Every bush is scary. Like, who's hiding? You're gonna open the door. Like, there's a bit where he's gonna open the door, and I pulled the crowbar up because I didn't know if there was someone waiting behind the fucking door.
Yeah.
But that's what you would do in the real life situation. You wouldn't just open the door and walk in because the hand would grab you from under the bed and bite your ankle.
You're fucking right. I'm a terror for fucking going easy, running into things. I have been clearing buildings at least.
That's playing DayZ, do you know?
Yeah, it's hard to get out of it.
It is.
I need to go out in a room with you guys.
And then you think, why am I doing this? Because I don't need to do it. It's pointless doing it. But it's good for you to see. Yeah, that's the reason that we roleplay like that. Or people that do all this, like they get their backpack off the back. I've started doing that now. From the
I'm trying to do that more. Yeah.
I've seen someone do it and I picked it up. I think I'm trying to bring that in, or grunt when I pick up a log and carrying it. So I'm not just
Right.
carrying things. Um, I've seen other people do them, so I'm copying them. So, used to that.
Details, yeah.
Yeah, like Wyla was saying earlier, Rogue Goddess is a huge inspiration for little things like that, like
Yeah.
Mm.
cooking, taking 30 minutes to make a soup, or like finding a way to use mechanics that ain't there.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Just slowing down helps. I'm not saying like this is better role play than what other people are doing. All I'm saying
It's
is if you
different.
slow down, yeah, just feel I don't know. It seems more beneficial. And I don't
It's
even know.
a
I don't know how other people are doing it. Like they could be doing it like that too. I'm just saying. I think it's more beneficial to just slow down and smell the roses. I guess.
it's got a different kind of satisfaction to it, you know, that kind of way. It's more of a I don't know, it's the uniqueness of it and the magic of like imagination, I suppose. It sounds so silly, but like, you know, it is nice to be creative and to do something different and to get out of your life for a little while and step into somebody else's shoes, you know, in a much worse situation, really. Like, you know, like we we pretend it's the end of the world for fun, and it actually kind of then when you step back into your real life, everything is kind of like, oh yeah, all right. It's not I'm
Yes.
not being constantly hunted or you know, I don't know. It's different. It's not for everybody. Do you know that kind of way? Like, you know, and we've got a fairly decent process, I think, now of like screening out people that don't want to play the same way we do. And like, you know, they're entitled to play the way they want to
Oh, of
somewhere
course,
else.
of course. Yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah,
anything
no,
against
like
anybody.
it's no, 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 no. I don't have any problems. But I do know how I want to play the game, and I'm glad that there's a good few people that want to do it that way too. You know, and I hope it continues. I'm not going anywhere anyway.
No. Like I've watched these RP movies and that people have played,
Hmm.
and they're amazing. Um, I know most of them, well, they're scripted and they some parts of it and that, but I know a few of them that I've seen. They're done on RP servers, and they like what we're doing now, where we record our role play. Yeah, and
Ooh.
I'd like to play. I like to play like that. So you're actually living in the world, and the
Mm.
players that are playing this at the minute, they're bringing that. They've brought that world to life because your imagination can only do so much, and that's where the other RPers and the other players they bring the world to reality. Like you saying with the cooking, taking the bag off, using the crowbar to clear a room, or little things like that. When you see other players behaving like that, like it encourages you to do that more and brings more immersion to it.
Yeah, it's true. Like we can all get better every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And then hopefully our role play will progress to a more consistent. Like the players, they'll get what we're suggesting with the game rules, the environment, and then
You can
I
see
can't.
people picking it up. It's
Oh,
instinctive
yeah,
because it's fun, you
yeah,
know, it
it's
is
fun.
fun.
Yeah, you can see the difference from like day one or week one to
Mm.
the role play now, and the seriousness of the world,
Hmm.
and distance, the, all the real life things that aren't
Buddy
there.
system, radio.
Mm.
I am starting to really dig the in-game radios. I don't really want Zello back
Nah, I do
because
like that.
people are getting it now, and it's starting to
Yeah,
really sort of take off, and it's really cool. Because like then sometimes like you come across people randomly as well, and oh man, It's a lot of fun.
It's true. Yeah, yeah. I can
It's
see.
different
I
though, but
agree. I do agree.
I can
I
see
do
both
agree.
sides, but yeah,
I
That's,
can see both sides. I can. I can.
there
Zello's
is.
more of a social club.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, and you can't miss anything, which is kind of part of the fun. Like, do you know what I mean?
yeah, can't. Like, yeah, you can't miss anything. You get to know, even though you can't use it in game, you still get to know it, don't you? Like,
Yeah. So say like somebody hears the Russian, but you don't hear it, and then you have to hear it from them, and it's like a whole, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see. Yeah. That makes sense.
because when I first started roleplay, the server that I first started roleplay on, they used Zello, and I loved it. I thought it was brilliant because obviously official, coming
Mm,
from official, now there's all these people talking, all these characters talking, and the world felt amazingly real.
same,
And
same.
then it was just like a jumble sale for something. That's mainly what it was used for. I've got such and such for a leather sand kit. Has anyone got a la? Um, and I missed it, but the in game using the in game, that's really catching on.
I love it. I do love it.
What's up, Cam Jam? Cam Jam says, "Steph, the fireworks will prevail." Just wanted to let you know. What's up, Lavope? What's up, baby? We're just talking about you, man.
Yeah, Lavo.
What's up, little babe? Sorry, I'm plugging our boy Pro Gamer on the chat because I want him to be able to stream. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, everybody should sub to him so he can get his streams. That's something I'm really looking forward to too, man. Is when this is, or at least whenever my story arc, when if I perm or whatever, going back and watching that'd be fun. Go back and watch like a month or 2 months worth of
All the different perspectives.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Mm.
kind of afraid to even do these podcasts sometimes, but it's interesting though to hear other people's you learn from other people too.
Yeah, and there's more to talk about than just the events in game. You know, there's like,
Yeah, like why are you here? Why are you doing this? It's fun to hear stuff like that.
hmm
What do you think
Yeah,
about
no,
such and such?
because you get to work out why you're here as well and what you want out of it. Because you know why you want to be in doing this. You know it's fun. You know it's good, but why? What do you want out of it? Like, what do other people get out of it that I get out of it that I'm not really realising? And how can I make that more fun?
Yeah,
And if you know what the community likes and what different players within it are like, then you can provide better role play for the community because you understand each other a bit better. Like,
yeah. It's the ultimate step away from real life, where you can just actually live in a fantasy land.
and it's fun.
Uh-huh.
And it's the other people that create it.
yeah,
Uh,
the dynamics between the different personalities is huge.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
sorry.
you can make some legit real life friends from this place too.
yeah, you can.
I mean, that's not the goal, like going in, but yeah, I don't know, the role play, the fantasy aspect of it's just so fun. Cam James says I might start streaming with face cam, but I am undecided. Okay.
It's like it can be nerve-wracking.
Yeah, why? You face cam, Wyland. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I think it does add a lot of personality when you can see somebody's face. Do you know that kind of way? I think it just makes it a little bit more, um, I don't know, like accessible, I guess.
Mm,
There's some to it as well, like you know, sometimes like I'll make like funny faces or whatever, and it's handy for being able to at least react to stream quickly while I'm mid RP. I can like look at the camera and, you know, acknowledge that they've said something or whatever. But it's pretty nerve wracking. Like I kind of don't watch all my streams back. I cringe a lot about it, but you know, I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
I think about quitting all the time. I think about quitting it all the time.
What, streaming?
No, at least a face cam.
Yeah, that's a preference. No, that's a choice, like preference choice. I wouldn't say it's necessary or unnecessary.
No.
Like, but it
Yeah.
does add personality, I suppose.
Yeah, it adds something. I think it, like, I don't know.
I'm too embarrassed to do it. I look like Jim Carrey from The Mask. Like my face would just be all over the place.
That might be part of the selling point as well, though. Like, you know, if you actually want to make it big or whatever, most people that make it big do show their face. I don't know what people's goals are. I don't even know what my goals are. I think about quitting the face cam all the time.
Do you think that helps your stream at all, or brings viewers
I don't
in?
know. Sometimes I think it detracts from it. I think it probably does pull viewers in, but I think it detracts from the quality of the footage. You know, because I'm like thinking about. I've been thinking about lately about cutting it up and making movies, but my stupid face is in it, and it's not as immersive. So,
yeah. You would
know,
have to cut that out, I guess.
you'd have to trim it all out and whatever, and you could probably get creative with the cinematics, but I don't even have enough time to edit, like, just cutting out the dead air, you know, let alone putting fucking effects and shit on things. And that's a whole another layer of time that I don't have.
What about you, Skins? Would you face cam, or I mean, do you see the point of it, or?
No, I don't really see the point in it. I wouldn't want to look at me anyway.
I'm not saying anything is violent. To me, it just seems like I don't want to look at somebody's face while I'm watching RP.
Yeah, I might turn it off.
Unless it's, I don't know. Unless there's like tits or something, I'm not really that interested. I say, whatever.
I bet you don't even watch titty streamers. You just said that just to be gross.
Pretty much. Now, I've been watching a lot of random streams from people.
You were saying you were watching like Red Dead and stuff.
Mm-hmm. A lot of, fuck's that guy's name? I don't know. There's a lot of great role players out there. It's something to learn from, I guess.
Are they going full Wild West? Like they're doing it right? Like.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
nice.
Like I quit watching TV. It's crazy.
Do you still watch the doc?
Oh, Dr. Disrespect? Yeah, sometimes. He's hilarious.
Fucking watch him nearly every evening when I come home from work.
Wow. Yeah. Like, the stuff out there, though, is better. It's better than television, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's easy to beat TV these days. There's not a whole lot of really good shows out at the minute.
Mm-hmm. Like, that spat with Jack and Zach was, like, I forgot I was, like, I just stepped back. I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, I forgot I was role-playing in the game. Yeah. I was like,
dude, I have to fucking see this. What fucking day was it? How do I find this clip?
I'll start day one and go from there.
There you go.
Fuck off.
You gotta build context.
I do not have the time. I just don't have the time. And when I do have time, I watch shit about dinosaurs. And fucking ancient history and shit just to go to sleep.
We listen to zombie apocalypse books on YouTube.
See, I'd love to. I just don't have the time. Like, I'm either in work or I'm, watching stuff with Joe, or I'm fucking going to sleep. And that's it, more or less.
Yeah.
I really wish I had the time to watch everybody's stuff, because you see, like, half of it is I need to, like, set aside the time to watch it and, like, to be able to follow it, that kind of way. Because I don't want to miss anything. If I'm going to watch it, I really want to know what's going on.
Oh, I can't
But,
wait to
like, the only
watch.
time that I really have time to watch, like, whatever I want is when I'm just about to go to sleep. I'm going to miss
Yeah.
stuff.
I can't wait to go about it. Gonna watch your stuff, Skins. That's just gonna be. I'm staying away from it on purpose, but I have been watching Levope, and I think that's it, really. But
I'm pretty boring.
no.
I don't really talk to the camera much, and I don't know what to say, so I'm not really chatty.
No, ain't that. I mean, I've been watching Levope because most of the time he's solo running, so I'm not getting any. I'm not getting ruined.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just fun to shoot the shit. But once he's like runs into people, I'm like, I should leave. Like one time I stopped by a Wally stream, and as soon as I stopped in, the first word I heard was Jerry, and I was like, motherfucker, I gotta go.
Guaranteed talking shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah. Roleplay, man.
What's that about people that listen at doors or whatever?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like people can separate it, and that's fine. I don't have anything against people that could watch streams and roleplay without the knowledge or pretending they don't know stuff. But just for me, it's easier and simpler not to know anything, and it feels more. Even with the journals, like the journals are cool to read, but sometimes I wish I hadn't. It's like fuck. That's so good. I wish I had learned that in game.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad for reading journals now. I used to read everything, and now I'm just enjoying playing the game.
Well,
like you're saying, learning it all in game, keeping it out. But I do watch people's videos and that. I'm an addict.
I try and at least keep up to date with journals, because for me, like some of the stuff with journals is like I have to be moderating it as well. But I always see like Skins moderates the videos and I moderate the journals and stuff. And I don't know. I love the way Skins watches everything. It's so useful. It is great. Like,
really, you watch like every?
why? What watch this? Let him tell you.
I watch quite a lot. I watch quite a lot. We don't watch TV. I don't have telly on in the house. The kids watch like cartoons and that, but it's just YouTube on the telly. So when we're not playing, we're Daisy and still somewhere or another. It's like it's a proper addiction.
Oh no, it is. That's all I do, dude. I'm just Twitch and YouTube, watching.
And like, I love learning from it, like, because you'll see some things and you're like, that's awesome, and then you'll see other things and you go, that feels wrong. And you get to see it instead of doing it. I like that.
Yeah. Before pace. Go.
I was going to say with like Rogan, that with the in-depth effort that she puts into making things appear legitimate within roleplay, even things that you can't really do, like cooking and stuff, making soups, and the effort that she puts into it.
Yeah. Did you see that video? Her and Nums cutting down a dead body that was hung in electro. Cause that's what clicked it for me. Like, oh, you can do this. Well, this is different.
Yeah, you can do a lot. There's a lot you can do.
But they
We'll have
roleplayed
to
carrying
foster
a
it.
dead body. It was visible on the screen, but I mean, they made it immersive enough.
Yeah, we'd have to cultivate an environment where people get that other people are doing that sometimes, and people just don't rock up on them being like, "What are you doing? There's nothing there," you know.
Yeah.
But like, if we have it to the point where like everybody gets it, that like if you don't necessarily understand something straight away, just give it a minute and you'll figure it out, and don't be wrecking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Let me just
really like Big Crowd.
get the chat real quick. Volpe says face cams are great for streams. Just waiting for my PS5. Waiting for the PS5. Oh, the Volpe is gonna start face camming. Oh shit. Yeah, me too, bud. PS5 coming in tomorrow. Yes.
Actually, tomorrow you get.
Yeah, man. Gonna actually
cool.
be able to stream again without fucking crashing every 30 minutes. Michael.
Oh, does it make you crash?
The school does.
Oh.
Well, it's probably just the PS4. My internet connection's great. When I was in town the other day with Jack, Julie, and Daniel, it was so bad that I roleplayed it off as I was tripping on bad booze. Because I was like going through the streets, swimming in the streets. I would see the characters like flashing around on the screen. They're like, "Where's Julie?" And I'm staring right at her, and everybody's like, "Where's Julie?" And then I'm like, "We're going on a loot run?" No, I can't do that.
No, that sounds terrible.
Well, Michael, welcome back, bro. Missed you, man. Finally able to listen in text. Finally awake when you're live. Boom's getting an upgrade. Yes, baby. Cam Jam says PS5 runs so smoothly. That's what everybody says. You can actually drive a car.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That'd be an experience in Daisy to just drive a car.
like if I had a PS5, Norman would have probably killed Emily.
Yeah, whatever.
And that's the end of that.
Will not
I'm
let
not
this
even
go.
that's the end of that conversation. We're not going to talk
Fuck's
about
sake,
it anymore.
it was destiny, goddammit. That the only reason that you dropped dead was because the universe decreed it be so.
Cam Jam says
Oh, this sounds juicy. Yeah, this sounds juicy.
This is when Emily killed Norman. Have you?
Yeah.
So.
I don't know if I've seen it, the video. Sure.
Oh, post it there somewhere someday, Boom, if you can. Or I can get a link to it as well.
I'm a dirty whore. I'll do it right now. I can't remember the name of the Norman Strike.
It's like a fort. It's like Norman Strikes anyway, but oh yeah, just let you watch it. I shouldn't describe it or spoil it. Actually, just watch it. Yeah, it's a juicy one. It's a hell of a death. You have to admit, Boom. Even though I won, it was a hell of a death.
Oh yeah, that's been my favorite death so far. Cam Jam says PS5 unlocks a different skill sets. Yeah, man, that's what I'm hearing. Because I was gonna get a PC, but it was like $1,500 just for a decent one.
Yeah.
It's just like I can't justify that, man. Plus I didn't. I'm like I get too many friends.
Bah.
There it is in the chat.
Yeah,
Chat.
nice.
Or of course I'm a whore myself. I don't post it in the RP videos. Now that's probably it's not my favorite video I've done, but it's my proudest, I don't know, roleplay death.
It was a hell of a roleplay event. It was even just an incredible scene. Like, if I had died there, I would have been happy to die. Bastard.
Oh.
It was like it it was just the climax of a lot as well. Like it was like the fucking months of nonsense.
That was a slow burn too, so I think that's
That was a real slow burn.
why that was effective. Slow burns are the
We
way to go.
tried everything. We tried everything to bring him back from madness. We tried so much.
But yeah,
I don't
that
know
was
would the video have the impact without that context.
Oh, you'd
So-
have to watch
so-
all the videos. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like a
no, I'll
3
just
month,
tell Skins like this.
3 month
Yeah,
transition.
it was a big thing. So like Amelie and Norman met in the prologue, and oh man, it's just so much fucking lore. It's like a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. This is a podcast about skins. You don't have to go into it.
Yeah, fair.
I don't mind, I'm shy.
I did want to ask you about your earlier videos though, because from an outside perspective, say I didn't know anything about roleplay, and I just happened to watch that one where you're just losing it, where you're just fucking going off. Like how much of the one where you go off on that kid and he cries for like 2 hours.
Oh. Poor Troy. Yeah.
That was, I mean, and to be fair, he's a great sport about it. Like he didn't get.
Oh, he was brilliant.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
Like that was role. I thought that was good role play on his part, but then he said that might have been more like a real life reaction. But how much of that for you was like role play versus were you just generally like fucking pissed?
I was generally pissed off. That was very upset, Zach. But lucky, like it was real role play because it's not real, it's only a game. But it's a peculiar set of circumstances that warranted that level of violence. Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. He's a cool dude, and the role play after that, the dynamic between our characters was like really good. It cemented us because obviously that gave him kill rights on me immediately for the rest of the game, innit? But I had to live with him. He lived with me, and like role played with me to the end.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was making up for that all the way through, trying to make him understand why I did it.
Yeah, it's we'd link that bitch in the RP videos.
Oh no.
That's worth a watch, guys. Like if you hadn't, that gets you going. Like when I first watched it, I already knew of Skins, but I was like, what? Holy shit! This is a whole nother. This is intense.
Yeah, it was intense. And, I was reading everyone else. There's a bit when he tells me maybe you should go easy on him, and I don't know what like that. I was brand new to roleplay, and I didn't know what was allowed, what wasn't allowed. How realistic you could be. So I was watching everyone else's what their reactions, what they was doing, and it was really quite an intense experience. Both of us, for everyone there, I think everyone enjoyed it to some degree. Probably they thought, "What the hell?" Because it's not your typical hostile interaction, or your typical torture scene, for instance. Like, I'm going to cut your ear off. I'm going to cut your eye off. I'm going to. I really wanted to get my hands on him.
And I'm glad he didn't kill you because, like you said, it created some interesting dynamics that you had to live with.
Yeah, I'm glad he never killed me. I don't know why that, but obviously he's a good role player. His,
It's the magic of it.
yeah, his heart's in the right place, and possibly it's an experience. So maybe
It's great, man. It's like character development, like, 'cause like Jerry and John were kind of enemies the first few days, then they ended up really getting along.
Mm.
So it kind of it creates, yeah, man. It's like watching a show, TV, movie or something.
The
It's fun.
interpersonal dynamics of it, like the real interpersonal dynamics of it, because we're all playing a character, but we're also all people, and like we all have like, you know, we're just all different people, aren't we? You know, and then when you put all those people into the situation together, and like who rises to the top and who gets stuff done and who's good at this and who's got that knowledge, it is interesting. I just find it a lot more interesting than just like all out war, you know what I mean? But I can totally see it being boring to some people too. But it's just what I enjoy. I don't know.
Do y'all miss that since we started this Against All Odds, like the kind of like going back and like basic like bandit kind of like meeting people and immediately having this crazy interaction?
I don't miss that really.
Yeah,
no.
I look forward to it happening organically with people that also have the same like kind of values and play style as me. Because like I'd like to be a bandit someday, and I'd like to be kidnapped by one of you as a bandit someday. It'd be great fun. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no stopping us doing those kinds of characters. But the difference is just to do them well and to make it, to spin it and make it different and make it fun.
yeah. What do you think, Skins? Do you miss that just old random crazy shit, or are you liking this slowly building, slow build?
Yeah, I like this more. I do. I'm much more enjoyable with this because before you'd have your group that you'd start the game with, the iteration session, whatever it is, and then you knew it was immediately going to be our group versus their group, and people were going to make bandit characters because they're easy and they're fun, but that would be their sole purpose, would be go around just to hold people up using rule mechanics to do it. And it was just a rinse repeat laundry cycle of the same thing. I noticed I didn't experience it too much, but I watched it happen to a lot of people, and how it affects people's will to role play at all, and how much effort they want to put into the game. Because what's the point? Some person's going to come along and abuse me for 10 minutes, or I can't play the game with my friends anymore. And
That's true.
I don't miss that at all.
It can kind of burn.
I've had fun in that environment, a lot of fun. Obviously, that's why I learned to play in that environment. But there's more to it than that. But beginner level, I think.
Yeah, I want to see the potential really be allowed to play out, you know, without being disrupted by like just kill hungry people, you know. Like and I really don't mind being killed, but I want to be killed in a dramatic scene that's like a big deal, that had context and, you know, emotion connected to it.
Probably never going to happen, but yeah, I mean,
Why?
that would be great.
Why not?
I'm saying it never lines up the way you would perfectly want it to. Like,
You
I
died
thought
like
the
that
other day
before.
I was going to get killed, but I'm glad I didn't from another player, but I'm glad I didn't. But I would have been completely okay if I had, though. I'm just saying...
You sure about that?
Yeah, okay, what do you mean?
Still not over Norman, you dope. That was the best. You said it's the best RP death, and you still bitch about it every single time. And
You
I'm like,
keep bringing
come
it up.
on.
I have to defend
You bring it
myself.
up. You bring it up.
I watched that back the other day, that incident, and that was really cool to watch.
Which incident?
The one Boom was talking about, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of scrappy.
And it takes two to tango, doesn't it? So you gotta trust the people you're RPing with.
Exactly.
Not to take advantage. Yeah, like in hostile interactions, it is who can get the upper hand, who can get the advantage, and not so much the role play, who can get their gun on first or get the where these players want that interaction and that build up. Like, I thought that was really good the way that played out. I had a similar situation when with a fella. Not in this one, it was on another server, where like it was over a set of knuckle dusters and then we started scrapping in the street in Kelm and that, and then he knocked me out with a sledgehammer. So we was having a punch up, and then I got a knife out, so I started cutting him and hitting him in the head with a sledgehammer and knocked me out, and Nick must knuckle dusters and run off and left me to live. And I thought that was really good. He could have just killed me and my character was over. It was done, but he didn't. He let me live. And
yeah, that's when you know you're dealing with like a top-notch guy.
Yeah,
because the simple answer would be to just kill you, and that's what you get most of the time. But it's so much more fun letting those moments linger and live on. Because now that you got, shit, there's no telling where that can go. They could become best friends or end up killing each other.
It's a thread that weaves back into the rest of the story and can go all crazy.
Well,
He can also let the wrong guy live sometimes too.
but it does make sense because like people are treating it like it's real life because it's like, well, we have bigger problems. There's a Russian out there actively trying to kill us. So there would be little scraps that people wouldn't kill each other ever.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't do that in real life. Like, if you get in a fight with somebody in real life, you don't fucking kill them.
Yeah, unless you're a fucking psycho.
Right?
Or really upset.
Or really upset.
I mean, if you come home and your wife's banging somebody, yeah.
Really upset, isn't it? It's like level 10 discipline coming.
I couldn't help myself, Your Honor.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. But I'm gonna wrap this, guys. So thank you so much, Skins, for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry if I bored everyone a bit, but
I could listen to your sweet voice all day.
I think it's so funny when he says things like he's boring and that, and it's not like every time he opens his mouth, everybody's hanging on his words.
That's true. I'll stop talking most of the time if I hear him. Oh, yeah.
I do not, because I cannot be stopped, and I'm very sorry.
Well, no, sometimes I'm trying to understand what he's saying.
Shit.
That's just me, though. I got to be around somebody a little while before I can understand if they have an accent. Like, I still have no idea what my uncle says. He talks like Boomhauer from King of the Hill. I've known him all my life. I still have no idea what he's saying. But no, it's got bad ears. Like, when I first met you, Skins, I honestly was just nodding my head like, yeah, what? Yeah. Yeah. But I don't talk to British people that much, so it's... And you got a very distinctive accent, but it's very good, too.
yeah, cool. Sounds terrible in my ears, man. I hear myself back on the videos and I'm like, oh my god, that's a nightmare.
Nah, man, it's hypnotizing.
Nobody else thinks that.
You remind me of the dude from Resident Evil 4, the traitor.
Traitor.
Yeah, the one that's always what do you want, stranger? You ever play Resident Evil 4 back in the OG one?
No, I don't think I did. No, I don't think
Sure,
I
okay. Michael, there you go, Michael. If he did some traitor RP, he would make a killing. Yeah. Would love to have you back on, Skins, after all this is wrapped.
Yeah, cool.
With your character, I mean, that could be today or that could be 2 months from now. Who knows?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's
We need the theme tune.
yeah, he's at risk, isn't he?
What can I do for you, stranger? That's it. Can you say that, Skins? What can I do for you, stranger?
What can I do for you, stranger?
That's it.
Yeah. What you want anyway?
All right, guys.
Chad agrees. All right. Thank you so much, Skins and Wyland.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you for everyone that listens.
Absolutely.
Hope to see you in RP at some point.
Yeah. Soon.
Bye-bye. Thank you.